Okay. I have never done this before, so this should be interesting. Just gotta keep the content going, but anyways, let's see how the games go up our sleeves here. Just gotta get the Twitch tab on my side here. Twitch. Okay, good. What the? Oh, okay. Never mind. Ah, jeez. This is gonna be something. Alright. Gonna get the first game going here. This feels kind of awkward to do this. Okay, where's the other one at? Okay. There has not been any YouTube streams of Volvi's NHL in a long time. Oh, jeez. So we'll get to see it this time. Alright. Capitals and Devils first game. And for those of you that remember from the past years, I do play on 2 controllers, one for each team. I play with both controllers. A lot of people find it entertaining, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. Alright, this is game 4. No, game 3. Oh my god, I don't even know what game it is. Okay. Let me just make sure I need to make sure I have enough space though. One second. Okay. Okay. Gonna be pressing 2 horns at the same time, so here we go. Devils and Capitals, game 3. It is I think it is. Yeah. We'll see the records when the game starts. Let me just test how the horn is on the stream on YouTube. Just gotta see that real quick, and then we'll get everything going. One second, just test the horn out. Okay, that's good. Okay. Maybe turn it down just a little. Oh no. Sorry, this is taking a bit of a long setup process. Okay. Here we go. Anyways, here we go. Alright, we get a look at the lineups here. Lindgren, Thompson for the goalies. I only check the goalies because there's no reason to look at the lines. There's no reason. Okay. Here we go. Hold on, let me back up for a second. Keep forgetting what game it is. I keep forgetting. It's game 2. Okay. Game 2. Yeah, this is game 2, and then the game 3 start after this. That makes more sense. Okay. Alright, got all the goalies sorted out. Let's do this. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. We are underway.
Welcome to Washington, D.C. as we are in the Capital One Arena for this second game of this Metropolitan Division Series. Here we go as the Devils take first possession of this hockey game. They dump the puck in. Caught by John Carlson, rolling it around to Ovechkin. Chikrin. And trying to get Strome a good stick there to poke it away. Here comes Bratt. That's for Bratt. And gets a one-timer in. Lindgren a save. He hangs on. Commentary's not well warmed up. Here's Hughes and Strome. Won by Hughes. Shot toward the net. That's blocked off the leg of Alexei Protas, I believe that was. Into the corner. Behind the net, it's Hughes. To Jasper Bratt. Bratt will center it. Here's a shot, and Lindgren the save. And he'll play it out. Here is Protas. He'll come in and he shoots it. A great save off Dylan Strome by Jacob Markstrom.
Well, that's a big save there as he gets the shoulder on that, deflects out of play.
Hischier and Dubois. Won by the Devils, but intercepted, and not accepting that pass is McElrath, as he wasn't really expecting that pass to come to him. Here's Connor McMichael through center, getting it back to the point, and that was unexpected for McElrath to handle. And that's all the way down, and the Devils collect it. Here's Mercer. They'll put it around the boards, and McElrath around. McElrath again to Farivari. McMichael around the net, lost control. Eric Haula, Siegenthaler on a takeaway. Andre Palat will shoot, and a glove save. Charlie Lindgren with Nason standing in front of his vision. Eric Haula and Mike Scarbassa, won by Eric Haula. And Nason on goal, stopped by Lindgren as he tips it into the side boards. Here's Dylan. A shot by Nason, stopped there by Lindgren, and in the corner was Strome, I believe. Here's Mangiapane. Mangiapane circles. One-timer, Sandin, and save for the Devil netminder, Jacob Markstrom.
Well, Markstrom has not been really busy as much in this opening period, as the Capitals only have 2 shots on net, but they need to build the pressure. Like, they're in front of their home crowd for game 2.
And that's an intercept pass as he went to center it. Here come the Devils. Here's Nathan Bastian off the post at the crossbar. Could not tell as that was a bullet right off the iron. Here's Pesce. He'll send it across. That's broken up. And here's Jacob Vrana. Will send it. Mangiapane stopped by Markstrom off the blocker. Looked like he had room to bury that, but the blocker was in the way of that. Hughes and Strome on the draw. and it's won by Hughes. And gets it, Protas shoots it, and that's a far side blocker stop there for Markstrom. Wanted to cover it, but he said never mind. Jasper Bratt down behind the net. And Hughes, Pesce shoots and saved by Lindgren. Going right to left to stop it with the trapper. Hughes and Strome up to Jacob Chychrun. Here's Alex Ovechkin. Trying to avoid the hits. Here's Ovechkin, a blast, and Markstrom with a great blocker save to stop that invincible one-timer by the grade 8. And here's Chychrun, a shot, save made by Markstrom into the corner. Hamilton plays it around. Siegenthaler, and now it's Bratt, and gets a backhand by Hughes and a save made by Lindgren. Hischier and Dubois. And there's a shot, that one blocked, and Mercer fakes going behind the net, and he'll get it to the point. Hamilton shot, and somehow it doesn't get through. Shot by Hamilton toward the net, that was blocked. Mercer, Hamilton gets it back, and his wrist shot just wide of the target. What a move! Tatar shoots, and that's blocked by Hischier. McMichael now with it through center into the Devil zone. McMichael holds on to possession. It's a one-timer. Oh, and what a save by Markstrom. I think he knocked it wide with his glove.
Oh man, that would have been a huge chance for the Capitals there, but I'm not sure how that misses, as it looked like it was going in for sure.
The Capitals back in the Devil zone, caught by Wilson. And that's broken up. Dawson Mercer has a breakaway. And a save made there by Lindgren. Taylor Radish broken up. Eric Halla, Palat gets it. Nemec shoots. He scores! What a wrister by Simon Nemec. And the Devils strike first here in Game 2.
Is there any screen on this? No, there is not. As Van Riemsdyk is fighting off his guy in front of the net. There's no screen at all, as it just goes right by the glove of Lindgren, and as Van Riemsdyk tries to battle, like not able to get a blockage shot there. A little unlucky there.
3.8 seconds left in the opening period. The Devils jump on the lead thanks to Nemec. It is 1-0 after the first 20 minutes. Ovi to you for the first period stats.
All right, thank you very much. The shots at the end of the first period, 10 for the Devils, 7 for the Capitals. Hits are 11-10 in favor of the Devils. Time on attack, 2 minutes and 53 seconds for the Devils. 2 minutes and 47 seconds for the Capitals. Not sure if I said Capitals twice there, excuse me there. Passing percentages so far, Capitals doing well with an 81.6%. The Devils just 2% down with a 79.5%. Face-off wins are 7-2 in favor of the Devils so far. No penalties. Let's see what comes up.
All right, Ovi, thank you very much for that first period speech. And here we go for the second period of Game 2. As Strome wins the opening draw. Now it's Ovechkin. He'll put it into the end boards. Chychrun. Gonna send it down. Winning it. Carlson was the Game 7 overtime winner against the Rangers in round 1 for Washington. And here's Meyer. Rings it around, getting it to Hughes. Here's Bratt. Here's a shot, and it sounded like it hit the mask of Lindgren. Not sure if he has to shake that off or not, but he made the save still.
Well, when you take it in the mask, you have to shake it off because like that is a kind of a affection to the goaltender for his job there. You could get woozy at the end of the day.
Here's McMichael all the way down, and here's Wilson. That one is blocked. Hughes is on it. Bratt now. Brent Pesce. Now to Luke Hughes. To Jack. Trying to center it. In front, Meyer. What a stop by Lindgren. Big save for the Washington netminder. And that will be dumped down. Icing called on the Capitals. But a great save by Lindgren to keep it a 1-goal lead for the Devils.
Yep, this is one of the reasons why goaltenders will never give up on a play. This is a great attempt here. Trying to get the rebound off of the pad right there to Jasper Bratt, 63 in white. Here's a shot by Meyer. Trying to get the puck to hit off the pad and go right to Bratt. But a great job by Lindgren to make sure he's with the angle on that shot and does not give Jasper Bratt a open net opportunity.
Here is John Carlson. That pass up broken up. Here's Mercer. Tatar. And there's a shot. That one blocked in traffic. Or maybe it reached the goaltender. And that one blocked by Chychrun. It might have went in the net if he didn't block that. Probably. Here's McMichael. Nice move there around Siegenthaler. Here's Faravari to the net. That one blocked. Intercepted. Here's Mangiapane. Save made by Markstrom, and he plays it. And Tatar tries to spinorama, but he's checked at the last second. Collected by Dillon on the board pass from Hischier. Here's Dillon, centering pass, Verona breaks it up. Here's a shot to the net by Hughes that was blocked in a bunch of traffic. Here's Mangiapane. Trying to get it, and Verona, that was tipped and back out to the Capital zone. Faravari, Ovechkin. And sending it around, but it's caught by Nemec on the end boards. Dillon. And here's Bratt. Trying to send it in front. What a play! Oh, it's in the net! And Van Riemsdyk slams his stick on the ice after that puck went into the net. And not sure who the goal is going to go to.
They're saying the goal is going to go to Bratt because he initially was the one that touched that puck and made the spinorama play. If it was intended for his teammate, that would have been a spectacular play.
Jasper Bratt will dump it in, and here's Ovechkin with it. And here's a shot by Stroman. The rebound, Ovechkin had it right there. And he gets a big hit on Andre Palat. Here's a shot. That one was blocked behind the net. And now it's Van Riemsdyk. He'll put it on net and stopped by Markstrom as he deflects it into the corner. Erik Haula. And here's Andre Palat. And he scores! A great wrister there from Andre Palat, and it's 3-0 New Jersey in the second period.
Well, the Devils have been on great offense, and the Capitals have not been timing their plays right. Like, if we're being honest here, the Capitals have been have been gassed out on going back into their own end after causing a turnover to the New Jersey offense. It's not in the right position right now for the Capitals, but they'll catch their game in. YouTube Broski in the YouTube chat. Let's go. McElrath. Now it's Taylor Radish, excuse me. Gonna send it. Duhaime. He'll shoot it, and a save Markstrom. And for some reason, he wants to play this puck. You don't really see goaltenders do that often. No, you don't. I'm not sure what was going on in his mind there. Brandon Duhaime. McElrath trying to catch up to him, but Hamilton gets the hit to break up the play. Here is Paul Cotter. And getting it, and trying to almost roll its way toward the net, and Lindgren will hang on. There's the big hit that we saw there, but we did not announce it. Dubois and Hischier. Won by Hischier. And Hamilton, a block by Chychrun. It broke his stick in the process. Here's Dubois and Hischier. Almost offside there, but Hamilton will shoot it. That was tipped by Mercer, and it's caught by Chychrun. Chychrun, Carlson, and getting a one-timer, and it hit. I think that's Tatar it hit off of, and right into the goaltender's equipment. Dubois and Hischier. Siegenthaler. And goes to Dawson Mercer. Carlson and Chychrun up. Here's McMichael trying to center one. Here's a shot, and it almost found its way through. On the boards, Connor McMichael's with it. Trying to get a one-timer, block it away by Markstrom. To the point again, Mangiapane. Gets it around. John Carlson will get a shot through, and Markstrom is able to get his glove on that and help and hold the play. Skarbassa and Hughes won by the Capitals. And Verana's on it. One timer, and they score! The Capitals are on the board. Trevor Van Riemsdyk with 4 seconds remaining. And the Capitals fans have something finally to cheer about. Oh, isn't that a big goal right there for the Capitals, as you got 3 of the Devil defensemen screening Markstrom. Like, look at the 3 bodies there. Luke and Jack Hughes, and I think Brent Pescio was there too. I could not tell specifically, but anyways, it's a game now as the Capitals have tied it. And Luke Hughes tries a shot. That one is blocked, and that does it for the second period here of Game 2. Oh, sorry, it's a 3-1 game. Excuse me. I don't know if we said if it was tied or not, but we miscorrected that. Anyways, Ovi, there you go for the stats. All right. Yo, by the way, YouTube chat, did you guys hear the horn perfectly? Like was the game sound and the horn equal? Like, if you guys skip back in the stream, just let me know. Anyways, the shots after that second period are 11-8 in favor of the Capitals. Shots total of 18-18. Hits are 27-25 in favor of the Devils. Time on attack 6-16 for the Capitals and 505 for the Devils. Passing percentages 84.3% for the Capitals and 78.6% for the Devils. 12-7 are the face-off wins in favor of the Devils, and yeah, let's get to it.
All right, Ovi, thank you for all those 2 periods, and here we go. The third period is now on. The Devils looking to send it to New Jersey with a 1-1 series tie. And getting it, here's a one-timer, Pesce, and he blocks that. I don't think he intentionally meant to. Here comes Ovechkin. He'll let one go and a stop there. In the corner, Alexei Protas. One-timer blocked and a stick snapped in half, and here's a 2-on-1. Never mind. And getting it in front, a chance, and Pesce stopped. Trying to get it out. Pesce will wait it. And here's a one-timer. Scores! Luke Hughes with a blast. That's his second on the postseason. And the Devils lead by 3 again. Just 3 minutes and 12 seconds into the third.
Yeah, and we can see there's not much going on for the Capitals as you got Ovechkin, who is not even in the play as he's focused on one guy as he pins him to the boards, and all of a sudden you got all the players spread out, and there's the goal by Luke Hughes to extend the Devils' lead back to 3.
Here's the change.
Dubois and Hischier, won by Hischier, and offside at the Capital line by New Jersey. Hischier and Dubois. And it's up to Wilson as he'll dump it in. Mercer. Hischier. He'll get it. Oh, they score! Wait, no, I don't think that one will count. That went off of the skate of Mercer. He went right into the goaltender after that. Off the skate, and the contact was before the puck was on the skate.
Yeah, you can easily tell that's goaltender interference there. And the faceoff will come outside the Capital line.
Hischier and Dubois. Chikrin. Dubois again. And Wilson shoots it just wide. And trying to get it to Dubois, and Wilson. Pass is cut off. And going around. Here's a pass. McMichael. And he gets it again from his goaltender. And here's Dubois. And getting it from, what a stop by Markstrom. And Dubois. Here's a shot by Chikrin blocked. And that puck will come out of the zone. And Vrana back to get it in his own end. Here he is, trying to make some plays here, and Wilson, I don't believe, was able to do that. And a save by Markstrom, he accidentally passed it out. There's a shot stop, rebound, loose puck, off the goalpost. Oh, what a look there for Wilson. And he can't break through to get the Capitals their second goal of the hockey game. Mason to the point. Nemec shoots, and they score! Simon Nemec, his second of the game, second on the playoffs. And the Devils with a 4-goal lead here in the third period.
Yeah, the Capitals just haven't been on top of their defense as much in this game. Like, it's just been kind of a disaster for the start of it, and that shot just blows by him. And of course, the head coach is not gonna like that.
Haula and Strome. And here's McElrath around the boards, and now it's Faravari. Nice move, gets him back in. Good save made by Markstrom as he was going in. And Meyer trying to send it across, that's broken up. Meyer gets it again. Nemec, point pass. Faravari, that one blocked. And Hughes with a good stick lift, a couple of them. And here's a shot, that one blocked by Faravari. Good take back by Nemec. Here's a shot, and that's out of play. One pressure from the Devils with a 7.5, I believe, to go in this period. Yes. And Meyer, one-timer, good save there. Faravari, Ovechkin. And gets it through the crease and just wide. Cortez to McElrath. Shot, they score! Martin Faravari, his first on the Stanley Cup playoffs, and he has cut the lead to 3 again. Here we go, as it is a 5-2 game with 6:22 to go in the period. Meyer on it. Carlson to Duhaime. Nick Down is on it. And here's a shot deflected there. And now it's stopped. Nick Down around the boards, but not intentional. Here's Taylor Radish, a good chance, saved by Markstrom. Had no room to probably deke out the goaltender. 4:41 now to go in the period. The Devils looking to send this series to New Jersey to game 3 and 4 with the series tied. And Bastian will slam it in. And again, a one-timer, good puck movement by the Devils, and Paul Cotter is stopped right there by Charlie Lindgren. Cotter and Down. John Carlson with it. Up the ice, and here comes Brandon Duhaime. He's in! Good save made by Markstrom. Did not even have a chance to probably dig him out or something. Maybe he didn't want to. And trying to get a tip to McDermott, but never got to him. Back the other way comes John Carlson. Good play to draw the puck wide. And Wilson will send it, and Dubois could not get it. A rebound in. Right pad save right there for Markstrom. Capitals on 28 shots on the game. Hischier and Dubois, Dylan. Hit to Mercer. And getting on the backhand, good movement, save made by Lindgren.
We're seeing some big hits so far, and there's another good example of a hit there.
Dubois and Hischier. And here's a shot. Dillon, good look there on that slap shot from Brandon Dillon, was stopped by the trapper of Lindgren. We are underneath 50 seconds, I believe, left to go in this period. In the game, excuse me. Well, 51. And here comes Tom Wilson. He's got a chance here. Wilson, good save made by Markstrom, and he will hang on. Dubois and Hischier again. One by Hischier. Poke check, and here's McMichael on it. McMichael will send it. He'll get a shot toward the net. That one blocked by Mercer's stick. And here come the Devils. Siegenthaler going around the net. Collected by Hischier. Lost control of the puck. And Lindgren is going to end up grabbing that puck to cover it on the side of his net. 19.8 on the clock here in the third. And here's a shot blocked. Protas. And he overskated it. And a pass across, and Lindgren, a big save. They hold it in. Getting it, looking for one last shot, just wide. And Prota's not able to clear. That shot is not going to count for Nico Hischier, but the Devils have tied the series at 1, heading back to New Jersey for game 3s and 4.
Well, big earned win for the Devils there, as they had most of the momentum and the pressure in pretty much all of those periods, as they kept on going and going. Did not take their foot off the gas pedal.
Well, it was a great game. The Devils are headed back home with the series tied, and they're looking to get the 2 games going.
All right. Just gotta wait for this to load up. Oh my gosh. Oh, jeez. Was that all of them? I wasn't looking. I was just stretching. Yep, seems like that was it. Okay. So 5-2 in game 2. All right. All right, here we go. All right, I'm gonna call this one the last one. I'm gonna call this game the last one on the stream, just cause I'm on a sleep schedule that I started doing on like yesterday. Anyways, the Jets and Utah. And this series is going to be intense. Well, the Jets are up in the series 2-0. But will give me a second. Let me get this on. Dude, like I'm literally tired of these ads. Hopefully you guys are able to hear it well. Go to the stream. Hold on. Okay. There. Okay, it's good. Okay. Okay, the horn is good. Try to test that out. Okay, now Utah win horn. Yep, right there. Alright, so that is done, and now let's get going with the game threes. We are not even past halfway through the second round, and I'm trying to get this done before December. I'm trying to get these playoffs done before December, yo. Alright, let's go. Game 3 of this series. Alright, let's go. It's gonna have to be, let's get Karel Vejmelka, since Ingram struggled in the last 2 games. Vejmelka is literally the best goaltender for Utah, so I think they will stick with him. Alright, let's go. Game 3 of this series. Oh shoot, okay, hold on, I did the wrong horn, hold on. Okay, hold on 1 second.
Welcome here to Canada Life Center.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I did the wrong horn. So it's the Jets horn actually. It's the Jets. Hold on, give me a second. Just a second. Then this one. Okay. Alright. I will make sure to edit that pause out. If you guys are not subbed to the OV the Beast National Hockey League YouTube channel, just search up OV the Beast on YouTube and you guys will see it. It's the NHL logo with OV's NHL on the subtitle. You guys will see it. All right, let's go.
Here we go. As game 3 is underway here in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Machelli will go around. Morrissey will get it to DeMello. DeMello trying to get it through, and Colbray will try a shot, and a save made by Karel Vejmelka. Here's Schmaltz and Colbray on this draw, and it's one. Here's a shot, tip on goal, good save by Vejmelka to start off this game for Utah. And here's a shot by Keller that's stopped there. Colbray in the corner of Machelli on it, and getting a front shot on the back end, that's wide. Here's Morrissey getting it to Colbray on the forecheck. The spinorama. Gets knocked out, but is able to pass it. And gets a one-timer, that one's blocked. And what a hit by Sergachev on Colbray. And here comes Mikhail Sergachev. Keller, and that's out of his reach. And that's out of his reach, and here's Gunther, a chance, and Hellebuyck makes the save. And Perfetti. Here he comes through, and a shot in, stopped there by Karel Vejmelka, he hangs on. And it's Logan Cooley and Mark Scheifele. One by Scheifele. Go get it. Pionk firing, and that one blocked off of their guy. And here comes Logan Cooley, the defenseman. The speedy forward. And here's Pionk. One-timer save made by Vejmelka. As Utah gets lucky there. Here's Dylan Gunther around the net. And he'll shoot it. Stop there. Loose puck. Russell Cross cannot reach for it. Ian Cole. That pass not intentional there. And Michael Kessering will pick it up. And trying to send it around the boards, but Appleton will pick it up, and that's right away back outside of the Winnipeg zone. And gets the check, and McBain is going to come through. Nice move by Jack McBain. Will send it down low for Kessering. Kessering will fire. That one was tipped by Bukestad, I think it was. And we'll get it. Barron, a shot saved by Vejmelka, and he hangs on for the whistle. O'Brien and Lowry on this draw, and one in their own end. Miller's on it. Ascended, and a great stop by Vejmelka off Morgan Barron. Trying to look for the opening goal of Game 3. And Utah wins that draw in their own end. And that one in the skates of Barron. Lowry. Barron making a couple moves. Going around, here's Miller. Here's Stanley, glove stop by Vejmelka. And here comes a 3-on-2, it's looking like. Here's Barrett Hayden. He shoots it, stop, and the rebound does not go. Here's Barrett Hayden, and Marino shoots it, blocked by Colin Miller. And here come the Jets. Velarde, was sending Carvey, scores! That is number 7 on the postseason. What a playoff run this player is having. Man, this is unbelievable for this youngster to score 7 goals. And it's not even halfway past the second round of these playoffs. Unreal. A great goal right there, and Covery is now 2 points behind Jack Eichel for the lead in points in the postseason. Here's Michelli, and that one broken up. Here's Nick Schmaltz as he'll dump it around. Keller being held. And DeMello off the end boards and trying to send it back. He will. DeMello seems like he's out of gas, but he'll get the puck here for the Jets. Gabe Velarde. Nice play. Yeah, going in front. That pass was out of the reach of Kyle Connor. There's a shot, that one blocked again. And Morrissey shot, stop, rebound, and Sean Dursey picks it up. Nemesnikov, and getting it in a shot there by Morrissey. That one was blocked. And is caught by Clayton Keller, took it away immediately by Josh Morrissey. And that pass was out of the reach of Appleton. Hellebuck out to play this. Trying to get the puck back, and Utah getting a change, and that one a missed pass by Cole. Ian Cole will get it from his goaltender. And here's a pass in front that was blocked away. And here's Nemesnikov, but the period is going to end anyways. But Sofia Kovre with the opening goal of Game 3. Her 7th on the playoffs. And I believe that's the most goals in the playoffs by a player so far.
All right, and the shots are 10-4, dominant period by the Jets as they cause a lot of turnovers against Utah there. Hits are 17-11 in favor of Utah. Time on attack, the Jets on 2 minutes and 51 seconds, almost 3. Utah just on 2 minutes and 5 seconds. The passing percentages, they're pretty low on the percentages with a 79% for Winnipeg, 65.5% for Utah, and 6 combined face-off wins, 3 for each side, and no penalties so far. Let's see how the second period goes.
And Nick Schmaltz gets the face-off against Kovre, dumping it around the boards. And getting a shot, and it's in, and it's in! Utah ties it! Matias Maccelli, that's his 6th on the playoffs. 1 behind Kovre. That comes 35 seconds into the second.
Yeah, Maccelli also is trying to fight off the back check by Dylan DeMello. You can see number 2 there in black and blue, right there on your left there. And there's the tip. Can't really see it because of the net mesh, but that's a great tip by Matias Maccelli. And yes, Kovre is the number 1 goal scorer in the playoffs with 7.
And speaking of her, here she comes in again. That one blocked off a leg. Keller and Maccelli will come up. Maccelli. And a big hit there in the corner. And it was from Morrissey on Matias Maccelli. And that breaks and shatters the pane of glass in the corner boards.
Sometimes you see like not that big of hits and they still break the glass.
Kovre with a face-off win in the Jets zone, and that one is going to be dumped in and icing on the Jets. Face-off is going back at that same circle. Kovre and Schmaltz again. And they win it once again. Connor, and intercepted by Maccelli. And Kovre making some moves. Gets around Clayton Keller. Tries a shot, that one blocked. And Connor, Morrissey shot, good block, rebound in front of the net. And they're trying to clear it out. And they do as Sean Dursey brings it in. And here's Schmaltz a chance, and stopped by Hellebuyck. Trying to float that toward the net. That one does not go. Connor, Morrissey, and Gunther on the takeaway. Keller, Dursey, and that was out of the reach and icing on Utah this time.
Oh man, if you think of all the great chances so far, like you'd be seeing a lot of great block shots. It's just great how we see great 2 defending teams decide on a series against each other.
Well, whoever wins this series will face either the Seattle Kraken or the defending Stanley Cup champion Vegas Golden Knights in the conference final.
Wyatt Green, yo, appreciate you, bro. Whoa. Welcome in, man.
And here's a face-off. Almost lost control of it. Here's a shot, deflection, and that one stopped. Nemesnikov coming in. Appleton trying to center it, but Niederreiter, I don't think he expected that to come to him. Sandberg is with it. Logan Cooley on him. Neil Pionk, a little back skating. He'll get it to Nino Niederreiter, who will wait it and send it behind the net, and that's somehow collected by Marino. Back pressure there by Gunther. Nick Butstad is on it. Nice spin move to the point. Marino fires in through a screen. Hellebuyck a save. Lowry and Butstad. And here's a shot that was deflected. And a good save there for Connor Hellebuyck. Taken away by the captain, Adam Lowry. Far pass, makes a 3-on-2 the other way. Iafallo will wait it. Send it over. Lowry tries a shot, but great play by Alexander Kerfoot to get there. And Kerfoot fires in. Good save by Hellebuyck's pad. Oh, gave it away. A chance in front that's blocked off a skate. And Barron's got it. Lowry and up to Barron. Puts it on goal. That was blocked. Trying to send it in. Kerfoot, what a great spot to be to intercept that play. And a shot. And Vejmelka will scoop it up and get it in his trapper to blow the play down. 7:07 to go in the second period of Game 3 of this Western Conference second round series. Colray back on the ice, and O'Brien line is on. Broke that up. Hayden. Kevin Stenlund, who was a part of the Florida Panthers in last year's Stanley Cup final, losing to Vegas in 7 games. And we're going to have the first penalty of the game, and it's going to go to the Jets as Josh Morrissey believe it's going to be a cross check. That's a clear call right on the numbers there. A clear cross check, and that's the right call. It's one that he's not going to like. It's a tie game late in the second. And the Jets win the draw, and Scheifele will clear it down, but caught by Mikhail Sergachev. He gets it again. And to the point, Gunther. And here's a shot. Keller, he scores! The captain of Utah gives them the lead. First power play goal of the series, I believe. And if it is the first power play goal of the series, then it does go to Utah. Well, great puck movement here on the re-entry, and Keller just picks a spot, and as you can see, the Jet defender behind him is too late to block the shot attempt. Oh, and here's a bench reaction, and the coaches are loving that. And points, and Clayton Keller on the Utah roster. He is first place in points. And here's Matthias Michelli, and he'll get it around the boards. Niederreiter, Nemesnikov. Here is Sean Dursey. We'll get it to Mikhail Sergachev. Here's Michelli. He'll win it across and can't get it. And that will blow the play dead once again. Four and a half to go in the second. And here's a shot. That one is blocked. O'Brien. Oh, and now here's Connor with it. To Colray. Here she is, going for number 8, and that's deflected off something in front. And trying to get it. One-timer stop there. And goes behind the net. Gets a one-timer, and Calvary stopped again by Karel Vejmelka.
Some great looks for the Jets on that play.
And here's DeMello. He'll send it down. Velarde. Calvary trying to send it. Goes off the pipe. Calvary will send it. That's blocked off the skate of Marino as he gets on his stick. Kevin Stenlund. And here's Hayden. Shot save. Rebound in front. Stop. 2 stops for Hellebuyck and close. There's a one-timer, and that one also stopped by Hellebuyck. There's Calvary in on it again. A backhand. Oh, that looked kind of nasty. Imagine if that went in.
That would have been some kind of highlight reel play there by the youngster.
And Valimaki around, and lucky it wasn't icing as Neil Pionk was there. And that will be icing with 2 seconds on the clock.
Big hit there by, I think that was Bjugstad on Cole Perfetti.
Scheifele and Bjugstad. And not a chance to dump the puck out, but it is the end of the second period. Utah is on top 2-1 after the power play goal by Clayton Keller right here. Toe drag and snipes that thing glove side on Connor Hellebuyck, one of the best goaltenders this year.
All right, and the shots after that second period, 11 Utah and 6 for the Jets. Combined shots of 16-15 in favor of the Jets. Hits are 24-22 in favor of the Jets. Time on attack, 5 minutes and just past 5.5 minutes for a Winnipeg on 5:34. Utah with 5:16. The passing percentages are very, very low for these great teams, as it has been a battle. As the Jets on 77.2%, Utah on 69.2%. And the face-off wins 11-9 in favor of Utah. And the first penalty of this series, if I can remember correctly, that was a power play goal for Clayton Keller. It took only 15 seconds to score that goal.
That's great to hear, and here we go for the third period. Schmaltz and Calvary again on the draw, won by the Jets. And Calvary a long shot that just misses high. And another one, and Vejmelka with a glove save, but Calvary with a one-timer to try and get her second of the game. And we'll send it over to DeMello. Sending it, and that's intercepted by Michelli, but goes to the wrong player. Calvary shoots a stop, rebound in front, and that was stopped as well. Sergachev and gets it to Michelli. Nice move, going in front. What a stop by Hellebuyck on Nick Schmaltz. And now back the other way, Kyle Connor comes in. Kyle Connor will send it to the net, blocked by Mikhail Sergachev. And Matias Michelli will walk in, snipe that on goal, stopped by Hellebuyck, cleared off the boards. He's gonna wait it. And Morrissey shoots, and flashing the leather is Karel Vejmelka to freeze play there. Here is Schmaltz and Scheifele. Sandberg and Pionk shoots it, deflected, and a stop there And here comes Clayton Keller. Nice move by Keller, gets knocked down. Valimaki and Keller not in good position to let that shot go. Mark Scheifele gonna send it. Here's a shot, trying to tie it, but a good save by Karel Vejmelka to not let that happen. Dylan Gunther, Marino, and here's Keller, a blast, and that's blocked by Perfetti. Scheifele back to Perfetti. And Sandberg gonna switch spots with Cole Perfetti. Saved by Karel Vejmelka, and he's able to hang on. And here's a Miller shot that's over top of the net. Stanley, and that is intercepted. Michael Kesselring. He'll hold this puck, get it to the point, but a change, I believe, for Utah as it goes back into their own zone. And Cooley's got to hurry because Namestnikov was going speedily down the ice. And here comes Lawson Krause. Blocker save there by Hellebuyck. Kerfoot's on it now. Trying to throw it in front. That is intercepted. Namestnikov. Niederreiter trying to center that pass. Broken up. And Stanley has big advantage on Alexander Kerfoot. Lowry shoots. Stopped by Vejmelka. Oh, and a dangerous looking play there. Iafallo and Bjugstad is on it. Michael Kesselring will send it to Jack McBain. And here's Sergachev, a shot, and he will get his own rebound. McBain trying to center it, that was blocked. Bjugstad. Faking shot there by Sean Durzi. One-timer! And a stop by Hellebuyck. Puck is loose on the side of the net. And Hellebuyck will cover that for a whistle. It's under 6.5 to go in the third. As Utah is still trying to protect this lead to stay alive in this series.
Well, Utah has been great on their defense. They know they're a strong team, and they've been communicating well with each other on what plays they're sorting out around the ice. This is great.
Velarde almost losing that puck, and Nick Schmaltz, and that one off the stick of Connor, no icing. And Connor trying to send out Covery. Here she comes. Trying to shoot that puck. That one blocked. Getting it again. Trying a one-timer. And that doesn't go. Durzi will slam it in. Oh, and that was on goal. And Hellebuyck reacted. And Kyle Connor. Nice play to protect the puck. And the shot. That was tipped by Covery there on the side of the net. And handled by Karel Vejmelka. Under 3 minutes now to go in this period. Cooley and Scheifele. And reverses it back the other way, but doesn't fool the Jets there. Trying to go in front and lost control of the puck. Lawson Krause. Lawson Krause, nice move. Oh, he scores! What a goal by Krause for his second on the for his second on the playoffs. And Utah is up 3-1 in Game 3.
That is a spectacular move, and that is technically a coast-to-coast goal. And that one just a toe drag right by the glove of Connor Hellebuyck, and your coach is not going to like that.
A minute 50 to go as the Utah Hockey Club are just on top by 2. Trying to make it 3 here. That pass was way out of the reach of his teammate. And Ehlers on the take. Sending it to Keller. Spinorama play. Michelli getting a shot that's wide of the target. Here's Pionk. Scheifele. Scheifele's gonna come in. Here he is, and he scores! There was not a lot of time left, but Scheifele finally beats Hellebuyck for the second time for the Jets. And it's a 3-2 game now. Don't go away yet. And here we go as Cooley wins the draw. Caught by Connor. Here comes Covray. Almost lost control of it. 30 seconds left. And Covray shoots. And they score! You gotta be kidding me! We're tied! Unbelievable! Covray gets it to the net. And a tip by Kyle Connor! Oh man, that is unreal what we just witnessed. At this point of the game, your head coach was just shaking his head after a couple of plays that were going on. And now look at him now, all happy that your team has tied the game with under 30 seconds left. And here is Covray. Oh, here she comes. Better watch out. Trying to center it in. That's intercepted by Gunther. 13 seconds on the clock here. Gonna make a move, and that's intercepted. Took it by Morrissey. 4 seconds, and here's a chance! Lost opportunity! And a glove save by Karel Vejmelka. And that ends the third period. We are headed to overtime in Game 3. And there's the tip from Kyle Connor that tied the game at 3. That was dirty. And after that third period, shots are 12-7 in favor of the Jets. Total shots of 28-22 in favor of the Jets. Hits are 34-29 in favor of the Jets. Time on attack, 9 minutes and 4 seconds for the Jets, and 8:09 for Utah. Passing percentages, 77.1% for Winnipeg, and 70% technically for Utah. Face-off wins 15-14. Oh my goodness. And the power plays are still the same results. Here we go, looking for the Game 3 winner. Will Utah cut the series lead in half to 2-1, or will the Jets go one win away from the Western Conference Final? Let's find out. Here we go as Covray will bring it in. Jets looking for a memorable winner, and Covray almost had it there. It's another shot, a glove save by Karel Vejmelka. Covray's line still on the ice. Velarde, and there's Covray with it again. And shooting it, stop, and the rebound, and Utah has its first possession of overtime. Here's Nick Schmaltz. He'll pass it up. Here comes Matias Michelli. Shooting it, and a good save made there. Trying to get it to Clayton Keller. That's out of his reach. And trying to get it. Here's DeMello. And that's intercepted. Here's a chance. Nick Schmaltz. A chance to end it. And a save, Connor Hellebuyck. And trying to get a shot through, but great back check by Gabe Velarde. The pass goes back, and here comes Clover into the zone. And going on one-timer, Velarde just wide. And there is going to be a penalty on Utah. That's not good for them. And here's a one-timer blocked. And the penalty is right there in the corner. Dylan Gunther's going to take the penalty for a cross-check. And yeah, he's going to complain to the ref. And here we go for the Jets looking to win Game 3 in overtime. Iafallo, Perfetti, and a shot! Oh, what a stop there by Karel Vejmelka. And here comes Bjugstad shorthanded. He's going to ring it around. Not a good idea to do that. Nemesnikov trying to send it back. And he'll take the hit, and here comes Iafallo. Some smooth skating speed there from Iafallo. And here's a shot, and the guard got a piece of the glove. Iafallo will try it. Pionk shoots it just wide. And that is outside the line as it was trying to be held in. Already 50 seconds gone off of this power play. Velarde and Kerfoot. Here's Nikolai Ehlers. Around, and here's Velarde. One-timer, and great stop, Karel Vejmelka. Another brilliant stop for the Utah netminder. He's made some great saves in this game. Scheifele trying to send it to the point. And trying to get it. One-timer just wide. Trying to set up a net front opportunity. And that one intercepted. Took in here. Kerfoot. Kraus. Oh, and here's a 2-on-1 short-handed. Marino. He's getting it to Kerfoot. That's intercepted by Connor Hellebuyck. Gabe Velarde and Kerfoot. Here's Kyle Connor. And that's now Marino. Kraus dodges that hit. Sergachev, Marino going around the Winnipeg defense. Here is Kraus. We'll get it. Here's a shot blocked by Mark Scheifele. Trying to spin. Here comes Nemesnikov. And a save made by Vejmelka. Oh man, that's a big save there. And Gunther's going to beat out the icing here. Gunther, and now taken away immediately by the Jets. And here's a one-timer. That was stopped going around the net. Here is Matias Michelli. Sergachev, another 2-on-1. It's looking like here. Never mind, as Niederreiter lays a big hit on Clayton Keller. And they're going to call that icing as it was dumped in across the red line. A great play here by Nino Niederreiter to get the hit on Keller so that he does not get a scoring chance. That's great defense there by
by Nino Niederreiter.
Alex Iafallo, and lost control of that. Morrissey, and it's over to Niederreiter as he'll dump it in. It was kind of a bank shot. And Keller and getting it over. Mikhail Sergachev shoots and save made by Connor Hellebuyck. And over to Mark Scheifele. This line is out of gas. Scheifele slowing down.
These teams need a line change bad. And I think Utah's about to get one, or maybe not.
Nemesnikov. And great check down there by Mikhail Sergachev. He's a fantastic defenseman. And trying to get it. In goal! Jessup Blast goes high. Kesselring. And he'll shoot it. That one blocked. Rebound. And Barrett Hayden did not get that bad of an opportunity. Here comes Perfetti around the net and is not going to reach. Never mind. It's attended for Kevin Stenlund. He gets the puck. There's O'Brien trying to pass it to Barrett Hayden. Trying to go in and lost control of the puck as he went toward Hellebuyck way too quickly. Perfetti. And trying to get it, and Hayden, a great interception. 3 minutes to go in the first overtime here in Game 3. And Kesselring firing. That one blocked by Kyle Connor. Jack McBain. Got to go around. Here's Kesselring. Stopped by Hellebuyck. Under 2 minutes now to go in the first overtime. Scheifele and Butstad, and it's won by Scheifele.
I don't know if this is the same line or not. Oh, never mind. It's not.
Perfetti trying to go in front of with it. Colin Miller trying to go dangerously. Nice play by Colvray, but can't get around Kerfoot. Miller, side of the net. Miller will wait it. Miller shoots and stopped, and Ehlers will retrieve it, and Logan Stanley is going to go for a change. Colvray is with it. Better watch out for this player. Here she comes. Going across. What a stop by Vomilka. Unreal save from the Utah goaltender. That is magnificent. And Colvray gets it again. Here we go, trying to lead the team into an on-man rush. And to send it over. Across, hits the goalpost. 4 seconds left. And that is going to do it for overtime.
I do touch grass. Are we talking about, Kevin? All right. And the shots after that first overtime, we got 9-5. Are you think it's Kappa, Kevin? It's probably because you don't know what I do in life. Total shots of 37-27 in favor of the Jets. Hits are 45-38 in favor of the Jets. Time on attack, Utah on 10 minutes and 46 seconds. Sorry, the Jets are in the lead on that. Excuse me, pardon me. 12 minutes and 41 seconds for them. Passing percentage is 80.1% for the Jets, 73% for Utah. Face-off wins 23-14 in favor of the Jets. And penalties are still the same. Who knows what can happen? Yeah, whatever, man. Okay. Second overtime. Let's go.
Second overtime of this Game 3. The Jets look to take a 3-0 series lead. Or will Utah cut the series lead in half to 2-1? Let's find out. Covey trying to go in on with this play, and Michelli gets a check. And here's a shot. That one stopped. And Culver comes up. Here's Kyle Connor. Kyle Connor will shoot it, and Vejmelka a save.
I'm 21, first of all. I'm nowhere close to 40.
And here's a DeMello shot off the draw, stopped by Vejmelka. Trying to get it down low, trying to send it in front, hoping someone will get the puck. And Morrissey will shoot it and into the glove of Vejmelka. Cooley and Scheifele on this draw. Cooley wins it. And Sergachev is on it. Dylan Gunther to the point. Sergachev shoots it. That looked like it was deflected, but I don't think so. That one blocked off the skate of Dylan DeMello. Here comes Scheifele into the zone. Scheifele trying to center it, but great defense by Mikhail Sergachev. And there's going to be a penalty coming up against Utah. The second power play opportunity of the game for the Winnipeg Jets as Gunther's going on for his second penalty tonight.
And this one is a tripping call. We saw that clearly happen going into the trapezoid in the corner.
The penalty kill is 100% for the Utah Hockey Club, but this is a really important one now. And that one was blocked and held in. Perfetti. And gets it. Niederreiter shoots it through a screen. Saved by Vejmelka. Here is Cole. And trying to get it. Here's a shot by Cole. Good save there by Connor Hellebuyck. Butstad. Here's a shot. And they score! Game winner in the second overtime. Juuso Valimaki. And Utah is back in the series as they cut it to 2-1.
And Valimaki has silenced this crowd in Winnipeg. After that huge goal for Utah to get them back in the series.
Well, it's been a great game between these two teams. That's Valimaki's third on the postseason. But the Jets were almost on a comeback as Vejmelka kept Utah from going down. Juuso Valimaki, your Game 3 winner. See you next time.
All right, chat. That's it for tonight. It's 8:30. Ah, goodness. It's a bit too late for it to be streaming this usually, but it's okay. All right, we got more action tomorrow. I'm just trying to do NHL 25 streams all week just to see how far I can make it with these games. So, yeah. because I'm trying to make it to the Stanley Cup final as soon as possible. Because the new Ovies NHL season starts in like beginning or mid-December, as I gotta make custom teams too. Anyways, see you guys tomorrow. I'll say probably like at an earlier time. Peace.